I have grave news, my lady.
Where's my husband?
There was a... Forgive me.
Why aren't I hearing this through Amlet's lips?
That's not possible.
Get to the point.
Are you not worried, Uncle?
I worry for the bloody idiot that pushes your father too far. About as clever as sticking your head under a horse's tail.
Is that you complimenting him? Uncle. Father refused to tell me of the games these berserkers participate in.
You flatter them calling them berserkers, Grow. Perhaps once they were, but now, these people are something else. This Amleth creature, he wants to force this family into his games, including your mother and sister.
And what do the games involve?
Human fighting. And I don't mean humans fighting with their...
That is why Father was so very...
Yes, he was so very...
Have you ever seen the games in action?
Your father, and I, and this savage, our troops fought together, side by side, during the wars.
And then why does he hate us so?
It's your father he hates, us by extension. We're a bonus.
But why?
That's a question for your father.
But, Uncle, there must be...
Enough, boy! Or I'll hit you with this, right into the trees.
Point taken.
Or rather, blunt edge taken.
That thing is a beauty.
How dare you? Gudrun is a she, not a thing.
A she?
Finely crafted objects like this have a soul. I didn't choose her. She found me during the war.
Are they all female?
How does your object feel within your hand?
Good.
That it's female.
Her name will be Assi.
Assi. Why?
Because she feels like a goddess in my hands.
You, want me to leave you alone with her?
As always, you are disgusting, Uncle.
That's me. If we believe that a gentle soul resides within these weapons, then we don't use them lightly. Not for vengeance. Certainly not for sport. We use them for defense. Speaking of which... Show yourself! We mean you no harm unless you mean us harm, in which case, piss off. Went well, did it?
He was not meant to die by soft hand. All he wanted was his games.
Ander is a fierce warrior.
No.
And father died a worthy death in battle. It's the
No!
It was the death he would have
No! Your father's watching now. Through the eyes of the wolves, the bears, the birds from above. He expects his games. Get thinner. He's the man of the clan now. Go!
Aye, mother.
Talk with Amleth. Seems he's not one for reasoning. What a total shock.
Spare your sarcasm, brother.
I can't. It's a part of me.
The games, father. If Amleth is dead, then surely it is no longer a problem.
What did you tell him?
Me?
Oh, thank Odin, you're back. Oh. He's injured and all you can think is to give him wine?
Seemed most urgent.
Father! You were gone so long, I was worried. Oh! Right, Father.
Oh, you should see the other guy.
What happened?
We need to leave.
Leave?
You killed him, didn't you?
So much for your life of peace.
I had to.
Or I can't even say out loud what he would have done to you all.
I don't understand, Father. Who is this man that you speak of?
Amleth. He was a man I knew in the wars. An animal worshipper. Now leader of a tribe. A cult, really. He want nothing more than blood by the gallon. I thought I heard the last of him, but I was wrong. Now, he found me. He found us.
But now he's dead. And those swines no longer have a leader.
Cut off this snake's head. Another grows back.
You cut off his head?
Shut up, Gunner. Amleth had sons. 2 by blood. Many more by blood oath. I was naive this morning. Now I know this feud will never end.
What are you saying, Father?
We need to travel west.
No.
Brother.
We cannot let these animals drive us from our home. To hell with them.
Let's fight back.
That would be a sheep eating from a fox's hand.
Yeah, he means dangerous.
But father, with you and uncle, surely we can take them. And besides loveless souls like theirs, perhaps they won't even come for us.
There's at least a dozen of them. We can't risk it. I can't live knowing you're all in danger.
Father's right. We can't just wait here hoping nothing will ever happen, being forever on edge. I've never met these heathens, and I never wish to. A woman should never have to fight.
We should always be prepared to. We were married here. Our children were born here.
Do you want them to die here?
And the gods speak of people who are immortal. And what if we're those people?
I'm sure the gods would also call anyone waiting around to find out a bloody fool.
We could be here at any moment. We need to leave.
We can't.
Oh, silly brother.
I can't.
Frida's body may rest here, but her soul, she goes wherever you travel. Come.
I was prepared to leave.
A great man has fallen. No. Have been taken. His only crime? The pursuit of good sport. It was my father's only dream. For the great bear to call down a rain of blood from the wounds gouged by the jaws of Fenris, the great savage wolf. A bloodstone, paling anything the false god Thor could only hope to conjure. In remembrance of my father, I call this storm to fall on the pious hypocrite, the coward known as Under.
Father was a god, a wolf in man's form.
Bring the storm.
Yes, thank you, my sons. May the heathen under be soaked in the blood of his own family. And with that, the gift of immortality for us all. To the fallen, placed forever by my father's side.
I look to you as if you were Amleth himself.
When he found the liar under, this year's games was an opportunity for the great beast god to see their creation in action. To see what we are truly capable of. Anything less for the under to deny us there is nothing short of blasphemous. We shall avenge him and have much fun in the process.
I know you can hear me. I must protect them. I've never left your side, even in your death. But they've kept me together. Even when I was determined to destroy myself. Remember that? What I was like after you were taken. They're my family. Your family. I don't ask for your forgiveness, because I know you just say that there's nothing to forgive. Besides, this isn't you. You're here.
Unless you're here to cook supper, I suggest you piss off on the who carried you here.
Hello, friend. Consider me a final friendly warning. Get under, get the family, and leave with me now. It'll be fun.
I don't like fun. It's boring. Trot on.
No, then there are others coming who will not be so polite. My leader asked me to tell you to keep this civilized, if possible.
From the looks of you, I know who your leader is. And the word is, he's as dead as a hog on a spit.
Amleth lives through his son, Finna the Brave.
Oh, Finna the baby's all grown up.
He's a man now.
More than you'll be once I squash your tiny pecker into jelly.
And he wants your family.
Leave now, or I'll smash your tiny brains in.
Hope you enjoy the games, you're very good. Just means you'll suffer longer.
Suffer this stain. need to go! Now!
You have the will and the strength of the Great Bear on your side, Finner.
I should be out there, on the hunt with our sons.
No need. Soon your enemies will be dragged before you. The animal spirits will it.
I just wish I knew what was going on out there.
A messenger will come.
Yeah, but not fast enough, Mother. I want to know now, and I want to know everything. I just...
Patience. We will bathe in blood. Together. Once the games are over.
Let's get some water.
You know, that one was not a happy cherub. Anyone would think that these animals have love for Amleth.
Well, they are people too.
Not in my book.
Have you forgotten all the horrors we saw men do in war? What we did?
We're not at war.
But they are. These barbarians are closer to their natural human state than we care to admit.
Don't even think that, Ender.
Oh, the gods did make us all, better or worse.
Oh, really? Well, then I guess even the gods get blind drunk and screw things up.
I thought Amleth could be swayed, reasoned with. But look at what my mistake has cost us. As soon as I got word of him, I should have just marched us out of there.
No one accused you of having the wisdom of Mimir, brother.
Shut up, Gunnar. You still think we're impervious to death?
We head west, and then what?
A life by the coast. Even by sea. We have gold. Our options are endless. Perhaps find a supple maiden for this one.
I'm still married, brother. Still married. Your son is a cheeky bugger, but he does give me hope.
What's this? A family party?
Bro, go with them!
I don't think we're invited.
I don't care.
We can take them. We can take them. You have to keep them safe, boy. There's greatness in your blood, you little
Go! Quickly!
I was hoping to never have to do this again.
Likewise, little brother. Cut us down and we'll come back as wolves and eat your bones.
You know what? I'd really like to see you do that.
Bad luck to die by a river, and come and join the games to die with dignity.
Han's dead.
Hurry!
Your father and uncle! Oh, you see a doting father and uncle, but those men were warriors, the very best, and that does not change. Feel pity for the wretches that attacked us. They will join us soon.
Look! Over here! Quick, hide!
Oh,
Wait for them. I must go back for the others.
you're just like your father. Did you not hear what I just said to your sis... Hilda! Hilda!
Hilda!
Where is my daughter? Where is my daughter?
I'll catch you next time, boy, and there will be a next time.
I am no boy! Where is she? Where is my sister? Come back! Ah. Mother!
Hilda! Hilda!
Mother! Mother! Pull yourself together. We will find her, but we must get the others. I promise you, we will have those savages gutted and begging Odin for forgiveness.
Let me say a prayer. Almighty, O Father, mighty Odin, keep my daughter safe. Keep my daughter safe, Earth, until we meet again, here or in Valhalla. Hilda, oh my Hilda. Please, mighty O Father, protect. Grow.
Hey, boys! Wait there! I'm coming for you! I wish this morning that I'd have the chance to kill two soft hands at once. Seems my dreams have been answered. I'll enjoy draping your skins over my shoulders.
Soft hands. Have you any idea who we are, you stinking glob of cheese?
Gonna?
Yeah. Shut up and fight. Oh, yes, of course.
You.
Big, but no brains.
Where will we be in generations to come? In 20 generations?
Descendants of brutal heathens obsessed with cult followings by the looks of it.
We need to catch up with the others. These berserkers must know we're traveling west.
I really wish everyone had stopped calling them berserkers. We fought with berserkers, they're good men. Other than the parts where they went berserk.
How did they know where we were?
Maybe they have something we don't.
Enough rest, lazy brother. We need to catch up with the others.
Father!
Where's Hilda? Where's Hilda?
You are the daughter of the wicked man who killed my husband.
Father is no wicked man. He is gentle.
Gentle enough to behead my one true love?
Miss, I am deeply sorry for your loss. But I assure you that anything my father did, he only did to protect his family.
What about my family?
Do you call those barbarians that dragged me here your family?
They're only human. Until they meet their gods, of course. I'm very fortunate to have bared 2 sons. No daughter, thank the wolf. You're a pathetic excuse for a warrior.
I am no warrior. I don't want to play your games. I just want to be an ordinary girl.
Hence why I'm lucky to have no daughter.
Please. I don't want to fight.
You have no choice, darling. Besides, it's only recent that women were allowed in the games. I believe you should be thankful.
I believe in the unity of human.
Like I said, we won't be humans forever. We are the animals that stalk the earth, the howling in the night.
You are no animals.
Perhaps one day the world will be more enlightened.
How can you do this? You feel pain. You bleed. You've had 2 children. And you survived. Life is a gift given by the gods.
Not by your gods. We have suffered many winters and summers, finding our place in this world through the primal wisdom of the Great Bear.
I don't understand.
I don't expect you to. I was younger than you when the Vikings stormed into my land, my village, taking anything they wanted, like me. Burning everything they didn't, like my brothers. I can't even remember their names anymore. The only one who showed me any kindness was the man your father would call a berserker. The dirty warriors for the dirty jobs, the insane, the remorseless. He found me with 3 supposedly noble Vikings taking turns on me. And he ripped them apart. And he took me away, fed me, clothed me, let me heal. He didn't even try to touch me until I made it clear that I wanted it. His name was Amleth. One man's villain is another one's hero.
Why did your husband hate my father?
You asked me about giving birth. When Finner came out of me, I was 13 years old. I was lying, bleeding, torn open on the floor of a dark cave. 3 things kept me alive. Amleth, by my side, holding my hand. Love for my baby and the animal spirit's will. And hate for you, naive, fairy tale loving, soft-handed heathens. The same when Bodil ripped his way out. Amleth returned from war simply to hold my hand. And where is he now?
Which way did they take her?
They went north, I think.
You think?
There were men trying to lop my head off at the time, Uncle.
Oh, sorry, boy. You did good. We just need to be sure. North. The death field.
I must save her.
Let me go with you, Father.
No.
Why?
2 reasons. First, one man alone. I can go in, sneak in as quiet as an ant's fart.
Second, your mother and I need you here.
Keep traveling west towards the coast. I will catch up with you and with Hilda.
Yes. You and Hilda.
Unharmed.
You and Hilda.
We will conquer this. Any last jokes before I leave, brother?
Hardly the right time or place, is it? Gods, you're so inappropriate, brother. Very embarrassing.
I need a piss.
He's good with a sword.
You should have seen him. I didn't know whether to be proud or scared for his soul. Have you been teaching him?
Ander told me not to, no matter how he begged.
Then it's in his blood. And he has taught himself.
Where'd he get that sword, then?
He's of age. He bought it with his own coin.
Has he
What?
felt the rage?
Not that I have seen, but I know that it is inside grow, within him.
I can hear you talking about me.
Yeah, talking about you, not to you. March on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Frida always had the power to keep my rage in check. She was like a tonic.
How do you keep it in check now that she's gone?
Well, why do you think I always stayed near her? Thanks to you and Ander, I know she's always with me now. Hence, calm as a summer wind. Even in the heat of battle, I always can hear her voice of reason. She does go on, though. Yak, 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 yak. Same as ever.
Quiet.
What is it?
I sense danger.
What? Are you clairvoyant now, boy?
I doubt he has such a power. Worshipping false god, as you all do.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a few animals. Have you met Gudrun?
Some of your pals have, but they're a bit dead to tell the tale.
Animals, aren't we all? Like the man you call Ander, for example. He's one but the great beasts. You too, his brother. I forget your name.
Don't worry. I'll soon hammer it into your memory.
A witty one too. Remember, boys, I want them alive.
That's funny. I was just thinking the opposite about you.
Just a warm-up for the games to come.
Too afraid to fight me by yourself, Finner? He's mine. Coward! Let us go!
Do you have any idea how silly a request that is? I mean, I literally came all this way just to come and take you. Why would I let you go? How pathetic. I've seen birds make much of an effort just to continue forth.
I won't let you hurt them.
And how would you stop me? Imagine what Frida will say if she saw you now.
How dare you say her name, you Trojan!
Oh, Ganna. That's the one. That's the name. You have no use in my games. I just wish you the best. A place in the afterlife and hopefully the forgiveness of the true gods. A blissful, eternal existence next to your beloved Frida.
How'd you say her name again, huh?
Your main use now is to set an example for these two. To show them what happened when someone disobey my father's wishes.
No! Please! Please, no! Please, 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 no! No, please!
It's all right. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. Go. Make sure you lynch these fools for your uncle, huh? You hear me, you little
Stop! Stop!
piece of shit?
No, please!
Now, simple question, even an old lady can understand. Where is my star competitor?
I'll never tell you!
Where is Anda?
The man who killed my father. I bet you thought I'd be easy compared to my brother. That's what everyone thinks.
I've never even thought anything about you. I don't even know your name, boy. Brutal!
The last name you'll ever hear.
Lucky me.
I thought your brother was the one with his stupid tongue.
My brother's not here.
True.
Father.
My son.
Tell me this is a nightmare.
It would be a gift from the All-Father if it was.
This is all my fault. It's all my fault.
No. No, my angel. This is far from your fault.
No, it is. It is.
No. It is them and them alone. No. Them and I.
I don't understand, Father. What exactly did you do to make this your fault?
Amleth and I... Gunnar? Gunnar?
Oh yes, Uncle. He'll save us. Silly Uncle.
Where's my brother, Hilda? Crow, where is my brother?
Finner got him. Sorry, Father, we did everything we could.
I know you did. I know you did. Oi, you. I have a question.
Ander, this isn't going to help.
What do you want?
I told you. I have a question.
Go on.
When you're all done sucking off each other's cheesy and moving on to the torment of innocent women and children, do you ever stop and wipe the jizz from your face and think, am I the bad guy? Am I really more worthless than pig on the bottom of my boot? Do you ever wonder what your mother must think if she could see you?
I ought to bleed you out. With your precious family.
No, leave him be. Father, be.
Everyone,
No.
calm down. I haven't finished making my point. How about it? You versus me. Take these chains off. Let's see what happens. I've been bleeding for hours. I'm getting old. How about it?
Father.
It'd be the most honorable thing you have done since you let your father sold you for half price.
Leave those fools!
Permission to disembowel this man before the games.
Denied. What do you think my brother would say if I let you do that? Now go!
Aye, sir.
So, how are we all feeling?
I'll offer you a deal. Let my family go, and you can do whatever you want with me. And I'll do something for you.
And what's that?
I'll kill you quick.
You are amusing.
No pain, I promise you.
That is tempting, but Finner would not approve.
Finner? How does it feel to be second fiddle to a little temper tantrum? You're what, 3 years younger? And he gets the keys to the kingdom. Surely you have some say in this madness.
I will not let you get inside my head. I love my brother. And I love this what you call madness.
If you're sure. Have you ever seen a monkey?
I have not.
Amazing creatures. Like little, tiny, furry people. Me and my brother saw them during the wars in the Far East. You make a gesture, and they copy you.
What is your point?
My point is, you copy your brother. You're the monkey.
Shut up!
Stand up and be a man. Take me. Let them go.
I'm
taking part in the games.
But Mother, you're a woman.
I am. So that's why two screaming balls of joy fell out of my body all those years ago.
You know what I mean. Fathers changed the rule to see more variety of creating dying for our cause. Not for his own woman to get vanquished.
How is that fair to me?
It isn't. For you must spectate.
Doesn't our faith encourage bloodshed from all who follow it?
I'm not saying you're not capable, Mother. I'm just saying it's not worth the risk.
What risk? Against some dainty soft-hand I fight.
Mother will compete in the games. She deserves to feed her thirst.
This is very last minute.
No. It was always going to happen. It's just now I'm telling you.
I respectfully disagree.
You what?
I am my father's son, and I will have my say. This clan would fall apart without you.
It will be without me one day anyway.
It's an unacceptable risk. What, just because I'm a few summers younger means I don't get my say?
Oh, sweet Bodil. Of course you get a say. And I've heard you. And your concern means a great deal. But it's 2 votes against 1. And as the mother, she's mine.
Never question me, and never question Mother again. Do you understand? Good.
Father, when these morons bound me, I managed to tense my wrists. It gave me a little bit of slack. And now, I think I'm just about free.
Now your sister.
South of here, there's a harbor with boats.
They took our coin.
I'll think of something. We sail. Destination anywhere.
The guard's coming.
Go, Mother, go.
You two, go.
Take her and go.
There's no time.
Where?
On the wharf, there's an inn with a green thatch roof. Go.
Oi! Go! 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 Hide!
No.
Just there. Trust me. Trust in your brother.
I can smell their fear.
So you think you're the wolf? Fenris?
I'm telling you, I can smell their fear.
Then you're a fool! They went that way.
And I'm telling you, the girl's over here. I can smell her.
I can hear you, boy.
I am no boy. I think last time proved that.
You want a rematch?
I wouldn't expect a savage like you to fight fair.
I don't need this to beat you.
Oh no. I've got to leave you alive, boy. Lucky you.
Hush, girlie. Remember me? You have plenty of time to scream later. We missed you, you know?
Move.
No!
There you go, boy. Mummy and Daddy have missed you. He's a good scrapper. Bodil's lucky.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
Your sister?
I don't know. She kept going. I think she's fine.
Oh, pray to the old father.
Pray to Estrid. And she wants a word with you.
You're like my husband in some ways. A powerful animal.
I'm nothing like him.
You don't have his honor. You act all high and mighty, but we know different, don't we?
I did nothing to you.
That's right. You did nothing.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm sorry I didn't stop them.
Vikings will be Vikings, right? Does your wife know why Amleth hated Ander the coward so very much? I'm surprised he told her anything about the wars.
When Amleth found us, she had a right to know.
The Viking way. And pillage.
I didn't.
You didn't stop them. Amleth did. You took my village, burned it to the ground.
Amleth played his part.
But he would never hurt me. You stood there, watching, doing nothing.
I wasn't this man then. I was barely even more than a child myself.
You were holding your God's-given rage inside while 3 of your comrades violated this little girl over and over.
There was nothing I could do.
Liar! Coward liar! Do you imagine your little girl in my position?
Every time I remember it. If I had touched them, it would have been treason. I had a bride in waiting. We were going to have a family.
I had a family. You could do nothing, but Amleth did. My love. My hero, my beautiful, dirty teenage berserker cut them down as you watched frozen in fear.
I remember his eyes cutting through me like burning arrows. I remember my hand on my hilt. And I wondered if I even had the right to defend myself.
But he made no move to you.
The Berserker just stared as he carried you away. And I reported him for insubordination and desertion.
No matter. He was done with your petty wars anyway, ready for his own wars. And soon, I had a new family. And the promise that one day, when the time was right, my love would destroy you and everything you loved.
Please, I beg you, Esther.
Now that promise comes to pass. Finally. Soon the animal spirits will reward us beyond measure. Now my son will have a word with you. In a strange way, I thank you for his existence.
He knows.
Of course. Unlike you, I don't keep secrets from my children.
The man who took my father and ignored the lamentation of my mother.
If it's guilt you want me to feel, I've already felt a life's worth.
Oh, poor you.
I tried so hard to make amends for the horrors of the past, of war. I tried to tell your father this, but he wouldn't listen. But you can.
You'd have me deny my father's wishes, his own noble religion?
Any nobility your religion had, Amleth and his followers perverted it into a blood cult.
Pig utter pig. It's sad because we both know that in another life, you'd be one of us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am like your father. But in reverse.
What do you mean?
I tried to become a better man, whereas he willingly became worse. Any goodness left in him, he squeezed till it was dead.
My father was a pioneer. He soared with the birds even before his spirit joined them. Before you took him.
I feel your pain, Vinna. But can't you see all this just causes more and more pain?
I merely follow the God's will.
Amleth's will.
Same thing. The sacrifices you and your kin will provide. Why my God's will?
Your gods are a myth.
Blasphemy!
Perhaps my gods are also a myth. Old one-eyed Odin off afar. Maybe all there is us. Humans. People.
Oh my. You'll even stoop to your own idea of heresy. I'll feel great joy seeing you watching your children bleed and beg. There is. Just a taste, but there is. You know why my father really hated you? The rage. He saw it in you on the battlefield, like a true berserker. It's not that you didn't save my mother, it's that you could have, if you only embraced the rage. But you deny it, and that's what makes you a coward. Perhaps you'll do well to think on this as you prepare for battle. I'll see you on the death field.
Enough!
Remaining brothers, leaders, this is not the turnout Amleth wanted, but his spirit flies over us, watching, enjoying this day. These prisoners try to run, and our brothers will shoot them down in the woods with the arrows.
Did they do anything to you?
What are we going to do?
We fight. We fight and we win.
Here we are, Olga. I look forward to tearing you apart.
Shut up, bitch, and get ready to die.
We shall see.
Show some spine in front of your people.
For the wage! But
This is the games. This is what our parents wanted. You understand? They are together now. Forever.
Isn't this where you beg for mercy like your father? I don't want to die, I want peace!
No. I was hoping to finish off your brother, but I guess I will have to deal with the runt of the litter instead, huh?
Go on! Do it!
You want me to send you to Valhalla?
Yeah!
You want to run with the wolves for eternity?
Yes!
Send it to the gods!
Go
fairy tales.
Finish him! Do it! Finish it! Do it! Finish him! Do it! Do it! Finish him! Do it!
Finish him yourself.
I can't feel
I'm proud of you.
Hey, boy king! Even your father, even Estrich thinks you're pathetic for this. Even they wouldn't consider this sport!
There are no weight classes in the games. And this is an equal opportunity blood sport.
How is this equal?
You believe they're watching you, don't you?
Yes. You believe, don't you? Come on! You versus me. Now that would be a fair fight!
Silence!
Please, Father, please, no.
Come on! Are you a bear or are you chicken sh**? What do you say, Finna? I've done many things in my life that are very wrong, but this is not one of them. And I will tell you all about them real soon.
Please, Father.
Do you trust your father? Then give me that sword and go sit by your mother. I will see you in a minute. Come on!
Who's your king?
Ready to die, Anda!
Father was right, as ever. Send me to him. Send me to him, or you will never stop running. Do you hear me? Do you?
For Gunnar!